It was quite shocking to hear the revelation of a certain individual who exposed every hidden agenda prior to Muhammadu Buhari's second advent as the head of state in the last administration. We saw how they all vehemently fought together to ensure that they outstage the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, and make sure that he does not get the second tenure. And we were told, and everybody held it, that if he did not win, and if he fails to win as the president, that Nigeria was going to be a blood wrenching and a torrential flooding place with blood of men. And that was scary, and it made the entire world kind of like, what is it that this man want to do with Nigeria, that he's even vowing to ensure if he does not win, that blood will flow in the street of the country. Why he was saying that, we did not know that he had already worked out the math, and the math was every terror group that has ever existed, those in the western coast of Africa that has now turned to ISWAP, were invited into Nigeria to stand by just in case anything happens. They're going to flood into Nigeria, and then the bloodbath will begin. That was what the then President Goodluck Jonathan saw and said, no, the blood of Nigeria, my political ambition does not want the blood of any Nigerian. He vowed that he wasn't going to pursue any fight with anybody. And he conceded defeat, and henceforth, Muhammadu Buhari came in as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and he ended his tenure twice. It was a peaceful handover. So that said, the issue that really happened was that the entire block of army, the cantonment of army, the battalions of army that were staged to come into Nigeria from the West African region, that came in eventually to wait in case anything happens, and the Goodluck Jonathan fails to handle power to Buhari, they come into power. They did not. They were surprised, and all their work that they planned did not work out. Hence, they were demoralized, and then they had no work to do. And of course, we were told that they were disenfranchised, and then many of them were discouraged. Those were promised heaven and earth, they were going to be resettled in Nigeria, were not resettled, and this group turned into cells of militias. Some turned into a terror group, some turned into kidnappers, turned cattle rustlers, and so many other groups all began to spring up in Nigeria. And just to add to the already existing wolves that we are fighting, battling with Boko Haram in the northeast. And of course, all of this put together has put Nigeria in a very tight corner, in a quagmire. We are besieged as a nation, besieged first of all by Boko Haram, who was inspired by ISIS in the northeast, and this terrorist group had battled Nigeria even before the reign of the tenure of Buhari. They had battled Nigeria in the administration of Goodluck Jonathan, or to the point that they were almost taking over Abuja. And thank God, after Muhammadu Buhari came in, the whole thing doused down, and forthwith they began to find their level, because some of them were not giving their remuneration or what they were told, or the promise that the federal government made for them did not come to pass. They started turning to become bandits. So now he has always been, as it were, the former president, the headmaster or the head of the Miyetti Allah group. Now, let me, for record's sake, quickly enumerate the groups that are in Nigeria. We have former Boko Haram group that was assisted by Al-Qaeda, and then ISIS came in. Then we have the Lokurawa group. We have the ISWAP. We have, of course, the Miyetti Allah. All of these people have grown wings. They have become big with arms sponsored by the state. And this is no longer news. It is a common knowledge. It is out there in the public square, in the public domain, that they were highly sponsored, armored, and then weaponized to fight the Nigerian state. What they have left in Nigeria is a shadow of itself. They have made Nigerians to become slaves in their own country. IDP camps have all scattered all over the country. We have a battle going on in Borno. We have battle going on in Plateau State. We have battle and war going on in Benue State on a constant basis. And these states have become a melting pot. When the issue of terrorists and war against the indigenous people of Nigeria is concerned, these states have become a battleground. It's a ground zero as far as this terrorist militia is concerned. What have they done? They call them all kinds of names. They gave them the sweet name of bandit. They gave them the sweet name of, cattle rustlers. They call them farmer headers clashes. They call them bandits. So they gave them all kind of name, and they refused to formally declare them as a terrorist organization. And of course, it was a battle. Because of what reason? Because the then president, Muhammad Buhari, is the head of the Miyetti Allah cattle rustlers or cattle organization. What are we talking about? Nigeria is besieged. Lately, we have seen the mass movement of this group into Nigeria. ISWAP has grown wings. That is Islamic State of West Africa province. They have grown wings. They have gone to recruit, and they have been pushed out of Burkina Faso. Niger is battling with them, and they are now spread over all around Nigeria. And we have seen on the social media, we have seen on the news where this group take and come into the south, in the hinterland of Nigeria, in their drones. They come in trailers. We have seen them. The incident that just happened in Aturomi the other day, it wasn't a coincidence. It happened because of what is going on in Nigeria. They are coming in drones. They are coming in their thousands, coming to station themselves around Nigeria. Recently, we were told that a group of these terrorists are all over the Kwara Benin Republic border. And they are battling and they are fighting and trying to find a way into Nigeria. So Nigeria is besieged in the southwest region, and they will besieged in this northwest region, and we are besieged in the northeast region. And of course, they are battling to enter through the axis of the southeast, of which the Eastern network is resisting at the moment. On the whole, Nigeria is besieged. Nigeria is just a matter of time. We are sitting on a keg of gunpowder. It's on news that very soon the cry and the language will change. But our leaders have refused to acknowledge the fact that we are under siege. Dear beloved people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, both at home and abroad, it's hard time for us to come together. It is time to put our differences aside, especially in the South. In the coming days, I'm going to be putting out very powerful words and messages out there that will help us to speak to us in the South. It is high time we put our differences aside so we can unite against the onslaught of the wicked that is about to fall on us. It's a matter of time. They have set everything in array. It's a question of just trying to perfect everything, and they will strike and strike big. This is just my admonition, and I want to beg us, let's unite and then take these people out. Write on the comment section what your suggestions are so we can take it up, and then we're going to build on it. In my subsequent video, I'll be able to talk on it. God bless you, and see you again shortly.